risky at times because if you get called out on your jump, you're in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, exactly. Marth off stage with with no jump, not a very good sight.
Then go to FD. So that's where the nair is used for. Like you can catch them dashing away after a move, and they can. Ooh. Okay, so PewPewU winning the down tilt wars.
Yeah, getting back down, like right there, Nightmare got back down after getting hit out of his jump. Getting back down versus Marth in the middle of the stage, no bueno, but he manages to sneak back.
And right now, look at how intimidated Nightmare is. He's getting stuck in shield a lot. So like PewPewU is definitely winning the movement war here. Like the moment you stop moving, it makes you like a sitting duck. So oh wow, that was really good spacing.
Yes.
So staying mobile and not getting caught in shield is like really important in this match because the moment you shield, you're not in dash dance anymore and you don't have momentum. So the amount of area you can cover is really small and it shrinks. Ooh, nice combo there from Nightmare.
Might be able to. Nightmare can bring this back. This matchup is one of those matchups where Marth is really good at edge guarding Marth.
Yeah.
And if you knock him off stage, you know you can clean up.
Yeah, but like this is one of those matchups where like there's a clear distinction on who's better, especially on FD. Like if your movement is just better than them, they're not going to be able to win. This is something we saw with King back in the day. It's like no one can handle King just because of how good he's at the matchup. Like there's definitely a tier hierarchy where with like Foxitos, for example, what happens is like you could win even if you're like the quote-unquote worst Fox, right? Because of how the punish game works. But in Marth, like especially on FD, it's a really hard thing if your movement's not as good.
PewPewU is putting on a clinic right here.
Yeah. Definitely don't want to mess with Marth Dittos.
And he's coming back to that sweet spot every time. Nightmare we've seen have trouble already hitting that sweet spot versus Marth.
Yeah. So it's kind of tough. It's like one of those awkward stages. Like if your opponent's better on FD, you rarely are going to win. So I'm going to see if Nightmare loses the stage. He's probably going to go somewhere else. Yeah,
somewhere very much different than FD. Not a Pokemon Stadium, probably. Probably me see Battlefield or Yoshi's.
Yeah. Something with platforms, like because PewPewU's just outmaneuvering him really hard.
Yes.
It just seems like PewPewU's just one step ahead of what Nightmare wants. I don't really know like what good analogy I can give, but like just every one of Nightmare's things, like PewPewU's already ready for. So game 1 goes to PewPewU. Game 2, Battlefield seems like an interesting play. Maybe go to Fountain, maybe go to Yoshi's.
It's always interesting to hear what people ban in the Ditto as well.
So we go Battlefield. I don't know how technical Nightmare is with the platform movements. I know like Zane and Rishi really love their platform movements in tech. But the other issue here is that if the other player is better at setting position, you're also going to have a hard time in a different way where you're never going to land. Oh, wow.
That was an amazing 0 to death from Kevin Toy.
So Nightmare, if he gets on a platform and he can't figure out how to land or get on the ground or his footing, it's going to be a really rough time for him. Where right now he has the control, but he lost it. Now he's on a platform again. How's he going to get down?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about in the first game. Getting back down versus Marth, when Marth, that's the worst spot you can be, is directly above Marth, as Marth, you know?
Yeah. So right now, Nightmare had center stage priority, but he lost it already.
He just walked away from it, really.
Ooh, the pivots. What gives him a little bit? He has control, but he lost it immediately. Ooh. Oh, that wasn't even a sweet spot. That was strange.
Ooh, going deep.
But
it is enough.
Kill.
Yeah,
wow.
barely. Just barely enough. Great edge guard there from Nightmare.
So one important thing to realize is like what do each of the Marths do with center control and how long do they keep it? And it seems like even both players aren't doing a really good job maintaining control, and they're relinquishing it with small mistakes or risks that aren't panning out.
Nightmare's starting to turn up a little bit here, though.
Same edge guard.
Yes.
So Nightmare doing a pretty good job. And that was another not sweet spot. All right.
PewPewU's trying to even this back up.
Barely misses. Still seems to have control. What can he do with the center stage?
Side B is also really good versus Marth. Not necessarily to lead to those up tilt kills like you get on Peach or Puff, but very good for stopping Marth from dash dancing right in front of you.
I like it more than jab in most circumstances,
I do too.
actually.
I do too. I agree 100%.
I think that's like one of the worst like moves in Marth's toolkit is the jab doesn't lead into anything, whereas you see a lot of jabs from other characters lead into like grabs, lead into up smash.
Yes.
Like that's the one thing I don't like about Marth's toolkit.
I do like. I do not think it's his worst move. I think that his jab is good versus Spacey's edge guarding and stuff like that. You can create some opportunity with it, but in the center stage like this, I really like to see that side B as well.
I just heard the bass on that tipper. I'm not sure if you guys can hear it at home, but it just sounds like intense.
These are nice headphones.
So right now, PewPewU with a minor lead. This is a kind of scenario where if Nightmare doesn't find a kill, which is very likely with Marth, then PewPewU can easily add like 7 damage before he dies. But let's see if he can get the edge guard. Ooh. PewPewU still off stage. Nightmare thought about doing the back air again. PewPewU spacing for it. And once again, wins the skirmish, and now we're at that 70%.
We're going all the way up.
And Nightmare having a hard time getting down. Ooh.
Gets him with the net play up smash.
Forward smash, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I've definitely fallen for that many times, where they just get up in place and forward smash. It's a nice mix-up because Marth sometimes has a hard time if you don't know the ledge. Ooh, is that it?
Ooh, Nightmare. He went for it all. Let's see if it pays off.
No jump, no jump.
Oh, he let him back down to the ground.
This is really close.
Yeah, this is certainly very, very close. One F smash could do it. One forward air might be able
I was
to
like going to say he's going to do that forward smash again.
Stand up and F smash again. Nair sends him way off here. This is a bad this game right there. We almost saw Nightmare get on the board there, but PewPewU sealing it out with a 2-0. Breaking minimal sweat.
Good stuff. I think Nightmare capitalized on certain spots. The tippers were really nice. Difference maker there was PewPewU ons. He had the up airs going on. He just got too much damage on Nightmare for Nightmare to overtake the lead.
Yeah. I mean, Marth Ditto's kind of a back and forth. We saw a lot of momentum